Hello BookTube! My name is Span and I am very new to BookTube. So when I say that I'm a BookTube newbie, I'm not just the new kid who's been hanging out for ages and then just finally decided to start making a video. I actually didn't even know this community existed until about a month ago, I think. I'd already thought up this challenge that I wanted to review books on YouTube, so I thought I would have a look and see what other people are doing, and I found this whole big beautiful community of people that I'm just completely in love with. So you guys are rock, you're so awesome. I found this newbie booktube tag where I've got to answer the same questions as all the other newbie people, and I thought that was such a cool idea, so I'm gonna give that a go. So question number one, why did you start this channel? So next year I've challenged myself to read 52 books, so that's one book a week for the whole year, and I thought the best way to really get myself to do this challenge and complete it, it would be to make a review of it. So every Friday I'm going to release a review of the book that I've read that week, and then by the end of the year I'll have done all my 52 and I'll have 52 videos, and it just seemed like a really cool thing to do, so that's why I started this particular channel. What are some fun and unique things you can bring to YouTube? I guess my uniqueness comes in my challenge. I'm not just going to be doing the same sort of books over and over again. I hope to be reading everything that I can find. Like 52 books is actually a lot of books. I thought it wasn't going to be too bad. I was like, oh yeah, I can do that. And then I looked at how many books I have to be read already, and I only have about 18. I like to have fun in everything I do anyway, and I think the uniqueness will come from personality, wit, charm, all of those wonderful things, that self-confidence, all of those wonderful things. What are you most excited for about this new channel? So I'm most excited about this new channel because I really think I can do it this time. I've started YouTube a couple of times with no real goal or purpose. So I was just like, yes, I'm gonna make YouTube videos, and then I would just do something stupid for like 2 minutes. But I think this time I've got real merit in that I'm reviewing books, so I think I can do that. I really think I can do that. And that's what I'm excited for. I'm excited about the challenge. Question 4, why do you love reading? I love escapism. So I love stories. I love getting to know everything about everyone and the world and how just the littlest things work. I just love everything about stories. You really get drawn to the language. I love words. I love small quotes. If I can get a small quote, that's just perfect. For example, Oscar Wilde, and he says, I like long walks, especially when they are taken by those who annoy me. Like, I think that is like a whole story in one quote. It's just changing perspectives, it's getting to see the world, it's everything. I like books because everything. What book or series of books got you into reading in the first place? Ta-da! This book. This is The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. It's a trilogy in 4 parts. I used to lug this book around in primary school in year 5 and 6, and the kids used to, my fellow children used to say, why am I lugging the Bible around? And it pretty much, it's my Bible. It's just so beautiful. I love everything about The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. I really like the humour in this book. I love it. It blew my mind. It's such a big book, science fiction, great, funny, perfect. If you haven't read it, please do. It's long, it's weird, it's just so exciting. And it blew my little childhood mind, and I remember I used to play with my friends. Well, not even with my friends when I was little. I remember in high school, actually, I met one friend, Rosemary. I don't see her anymore, but she used to tell me that she too used to try and play flying, so she would jump off things to see if she could throw herself at the ground and miss, which is a direct reference from this, and that just, kindred spirit, that was awesome. I would love to say it was Harry Potter. I mean, I did line up on my birthday a couple of times in the middle of the night in the mall for giant book launches for Harry Potter, and I had, like, wore wizard hats, and then I'd read it as fast as I can so that they could have it next, and it was just so good. Like, that was very exciting, but it's not one of my fundamentals. Like, I love Harry Potter a lot. I think J.K. Rowling is brilliant and nowhere near as brilliant as Douglas Adams. Like, he's like shining way up there on a pedestal for me. He's just, my love. What questions would you ask your favourite booktuber? I don't think I have a favourite booktuber. You're all awesome, and I've just made friends with Bookish Nurse, so shout out to you. But I don't know. My favourite YouTubers, I guess they're sort of like booktubers, are the Vlog Brothers, Hank and John. I used to be Team John all the way, but then recently Hank's been growing on me, so now I'm just Team Vlogbrothers. I just team Don't Forget to Be Awesome. I really like Cry from Cry Plays. He reads little snippets of horror stories sometimes, and that just chills me to the bone. I get so excited. Z Frank and Wheezy Waiter are probably the people I watch the most often, but I have no questions for them because I just love their life. I feel like I know them so well. My question for them would be, can I buy you a beer? Like, can we just hang out and chat? Do you want to come around for dinner? Like, I'm really bad at hanging out with people, but I think I would be really good at hanging out with Z Frank and Wheezy Waiter, and I'd have to have my brother there because I would get so nervous. I would need someone to buffer. So booktubers though, bookish question. What's a great quote from a book that you love? And finally, number 7, what challenges do you think will be the hardest to overcome? I think for me the hardest challenge is going to be not only interacting with the camera in a really good way and trying to get my personality across, because I get really shy sometimes and I just really need to overcome that. I think my biggest challenge is going to be my state of mind, because I have crazy anxiety and I've had depression in the past, and I really think that doing this every week is going to be a huge part of my recovery, and not even recovery, just with dealing with my anxiety and social phobias and stuff. So just keeping up that mental happiness really is going to be a big challenge. I hope I'm never fake. If I'm sad, I'm going to be sad. If I'm happy, hopefully I'll be happy. But my life goal is happiness. Woo! So yeah, self-confidence really, which I'm owning at the moment. God, I'm so up myself. But it's a huge change from how I used to be, so woo! If you guys want me to talk more about anxiety or any chronic anxiety things, just ask. I am so open to talk about it. I am so happy to let you know everything about my life and what I've changed. I do have a crazy diet to maintain it. I don't take any drugs or anything at the moment. If you want to talk about that, let me know. If you have any other questions, let me know. I'm Span from Span Made. Thank you so much for watching, and click subscribe if you want to get to know me better. Because I can't talk about books without talking about Douglas Adams, because he's just fantastic.